Twisted genius. Dream life beast. What if I never made it to the top? What if that meant that I was never meant to rock? Would it be the reason that it finally make me stop? Or make me go hard and give it everything I got? Made a promise to them all, I'ma push it till I drop. If it's in the Lord's will, I bring it back to the block. I ain't made it through the door, but I put cracks in the lock. While my way from on the bottom, now I'm headed for the top. It's Machiavelli.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my world. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the notification so you can know when I'm coming and how I'm coming. And you can keep up with my drops in layman's terms. So let's go ahead and check this out. Today, I've been looking for some controversial songs to respond to. And let me tell you, when I said controversy, when I was looking for it, it was more like it found me. I typed up a couple words into Google and Google just spit out all type of crazy songs that I never knew existed, that I never even once took a second to understand. Like, a lot of this stuff is so mind-blowing to me. I just want y'all to hear the type of stuff that was going on in these songs. Like, it's crazy. It's mind-blowing. So the first song we got up today is going to be Nirvana. And the name of this song is Polly. And to give you a little backstory to the song, let's see. Polly is based on a dark story involving the abduction of a teenager in Washington. The account involved a girl leaving a concert when she was abducted and later raped and tortured with a blowtorch before escaping and having her assailant arrested and convicted. So she didn't actually get murdered. She made it out of there. Lord, God bless her. But the event still took place, and we going to listen to Nirvana sing about it. So this is Polly.
Polly wants a cracker. Think I should get off her first.
And immediately the song takes a dark turn. Like, when you think about what's going on, like it's clearly obvious by him saying that he think he should get off her first. He's taking the perspective of the killer. Like, he's writing from the killer's psyche, like what the killer is doing as he's spitting out these lyrics. Like, as he's writing these songs, this is what the killer is doing. Like, it's almost it's creative and it's genius to be able to write songs from these perspectives, but it's also kind of odd because you got to think, in order to write songs like this, to speak from a murderer's perspective, you got to be a little bit touched yourself. Like, you got to be kind of dark to be able to calmly paint these pictures out, especially when you know they was real situations and they really took place.
Think she wants some water to put out the blowtorch.
And my mind is so vivid, man. Like, I literally see this dude sitting on top of her and her begging and pleading for him to stop, and he sitting up there with this blowtorch. Like, my mind is so vivid, my imagination is so vivid. Like, I can literally see these things going on. It's nothing different than watching a horror film or a film about a serial killer, and you're watching it take place on a film. The same thing happens in my head when I listen to these songs. Like, it's crazy.
Isn't me have a seed? Let me clip dirty wings.
And that's the crazy mind state of a serial killer. He somehow believes that he's actually making his victims better. Like when he say clipping your dirty wings, they're actually believing that the victims that they're doing these things to, they're purifying and making better in some way or another. Like that's the crazy mind state of a serial killer.
Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself. Got some rope, haven't told. Promise you, haven't true. Let me take a ride, cut yourself. Want some help, please myself.
And like he's assaulting this girl, he's raping her, and to speak from this perspective, like just think about the killer asking this victim. I'm gonna stop saying killer because I guess he actually didn't murder her, but he's asking this victim, can they help him to please himself? Like just like I said, the images are being painted out vividly in my mind, and to see that, like I even have a problem. I can't watch movies when rape scenes take place. So for me to picture this, it's just as worse. It's just as worse. Not saying it to the musician, you know what I'm saying? Like the creativity is great. Like for a musician to take on these type of projects and be able to invoke emotion from the song is definitely genius. It's talent on another level. You know, it's just that sometimes talent can become dark and twisted as well.
Polly wants a cracker. Maybe she would like some food. She asked me to untie her. Chase would be nice for a few.
Maybe she wants some food. She asked me to untie her. A chase would be nice for a few. So he's even not only speaking from the perspective of the killer, like speaking through his eyes and what he's seeing, but now he's even taking it to another level, and he's thinking of what the killer would enjoy doing to, I guess, play with his food before he decides to consume it, in a matter of speaking, right? Because when you think about she's asking, can you untie me? He's thinking from the perspective of the killer, like, yeah, I'll untie you, because it'll be fun to chase you and then kill you. Like that's even that. Like I said, I didn't know songs like this existed. Actually, I was very aware that songs like this existed. I just never knew the artist, knew the particular songs, looked for songs like this, never ran across them. And it's crazy because, you know, as much as people try to, you know, condemn other genres of music, which all genres pretty much have their own dark side to them, right? You're going to have artists in every genre. They're going to say controversial things. They're going to make songs about topics that just overwhelm some people. This is definitely an example of that. As great of a band as Nirvana is, this was on some, like, to write from the perspective of a killer. Just think about that. Like, it's different. I just seen somebody do another song like this where they was writing from the perspective of a Taliban person killing a soldier. And that was Los Alexander with his new song "Dear Soldiers," which was a great interpretation. But that's along the same line. But here you're just taking the stance of a serial killer and thinking through his eyes, thinking through his mind, what he's seeing, what he's thinking, what he's doing. What, like, you got to think about all this stuff. There's levels to it.
Isn't me, haven't seen, let me clip, dirty wings, let me take a ride, cut yourself, want some help, please myself, got some rope, haven't told, promise you, haven't true, let me take a ride, cut yourself, want some help, please myself. Polly says her back hurts. She's just as bold as me. She called me off my guard. Amazes me the will of instinct.
And then he think about the perspective of the victim as well, and what she's saying and doing, and what she's actually struggling with at the time. How she's thinking about trying to get away, how she's expressing that she's in pain, she's uncomfortable. Like, all this, it exceeds and it reaches different levels. Like, it's a different level of conscious. Like, you have to put yourself in a completely different mind state to write these songs, perform them, and live them out.
Me, haven't seen, let me clip, dirty wings, let me take a ride, cut yourself, want some help, please myself, got some rope, haven't told.
And these were obviously done for a reason, right? This isn't a song that, you just want to walk around singing, hey, cut on a song about the girl getting murdered and raped and tortured with a blowtorch. Like, it's not one of those songs. It's more like a song that creates a message, but this isn't something that you can just back to back listen to every day. Like, this would kind of corrupt you in a sense.
Promise you, haven't true, let me take a ride, cut yourself, want some help, please myself.
And I'm sorry, I think this is far worse as far as how impacted, about how impactful a song can be. Because, like, you got songs, that about people talking about shooting people and things like that in a song. But when you make a song depicting something that is actually taking place, and it's on the level of a serial killer, and you're talking about the rope, you're talking about the position, the bodies, and the person, what they're going through, the emotions that they're feeling, how they're feeling about looking up at a serial killer, trying to laying on top of them, torturing them with a blowtorch. It's just different. Like, I definitely got to listen to some more Nirvana music, because if they go this deep with a lot of their music, man, it's definitely going to be some controversial topics. So, y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Till the next time, keep it twisted. I'm out.